So in the first 100 days, I used the time mainly to get to know some of the businesses I knew less from before. So I knew most of the internet businesses quite well because that's the side of the house where I come from. So I spent more time with the pay TV business in particular. I've been in Johannesburg several times in those months. And I've met the different managers of that team in various occasions, both in Johannesburg and elsewhere in the world, to get an understanding of what it is that they're working on and make sure that I get up to speed in all those matters quickly. Particularly in our markets, mobile is going to be the predominant way for people to get access to the internet, and we need to be ahead of that and do that better than others. I think we'll be more of an operator in the internet than we have traditionally been, and I think that's logical as well. I think Koers would say that they got into I think he quoted literally, said we just went and bought a number of things because we didn't quite know where to start. I think we're in a very different place now where we actually do know what we want to do and where we want to do it, and are going after it also with much more an organic growth approach than just M&A. Yeah, I think e-commerce is like many other businesses. There's no silver bullets. I think there's a lot of things, small things you got to do right. And I've been hands-on in internet business for more than a decade at the companies you mentioned, and I think sort of how to grow organically, how to organize yourself as you get a little bigger, how to make sure if you run in many countries, how you get benefits from centralizing some things, but still making sure that the majority of the ownership and the decisions get made locally by entrepreneurs. I have a lot of experience in that. And so how do you take a business that is at scale in many countries in the internet and how to run it in the best possible way? I'll probably make a lot of mistakes there as well, but some of the mistakes I've made already before in other places. So I'm going to try to bring the good part of that experience here. I think you got to let entrepreneurs be entrepreneurs. I think what is very important is that you have most of the important decisions be taken by entrepreneurs on the ground. And as far as there is a corporate center, we're very small in terms of the number of people who work for Naspers per se, and I intend to keep it that way, because if you have a small number of people, then first and foremost you can move fast and you can make a decision quickly. You don't have to involve many people. It's a small group of people to talk to. And the other piece is that the people who work for the Naspers group are at the service of the operating units and not the other way around. And that I think is principally important. People need to feel it that way. And then I think you can keep entrepreneurs excited about working for the group and owning their results fundamentally.